Right. So yours, your objective is to determine the difference in current level of knowledge of HFMD among caregiver of children under 5 years old between urban and rural area in Selangor. So let's look at your data. Do you have urban and rural variable? Ada tak? Mana? Mana? Ini tak boleh label pun ni. Patutnya kena ada label untuk siswan. Apa maksud A1, A2, A3. Right? You should come out dengan code book. Right? So I dah ajar code book kan? Remember code book? So kena ada code book. And then this is a bandar and luar bandar, right? So total knowledge dah calculate, right? So you know how to calculate kan? You total kan? Knowledge ni total daripada mana? B ke C? B, all B's lah. So you dah bagi markah semua, dapat. Patutnya maximum marks berapa? 35. 25, misal 25 soalan lah. So let confirm this one. First kita tengok total knowledge and total practice should be scale lah, right? So these two you highlight. Like kita nak tengok dia punya mean, highlight this one and click run descriptive statistics. So once you run descriptive statistics, dia akan bagi tahu there are no missing value here. Valid 42 observation only. Only 42 observation right? Okay, no worries. So the maximum value is 11. The minimum is 2 for knowledge. Means that most of respondents, siapa respondent you? Huh? Caregivers. Maksudnya dia tak ada knowledge lah. Ataupun are you sure with your scoring ni, betul ke tak? Make sure betul lah. Dia punya tu dapat 1 markah, 2 markah. Highlight and then you go to run descriptive statistic, this one. This icon lah. Icon ada mu tu kan. You tekan tu. Right. And then you akan dapat run descriptive statistic. You akan dapat result lah. Tapi this is nampak macam kurang logik sikit. Are you sure? 1, 0 ni maksudnya 1 ni dapat markah 1 markah. 0, 0 markah lah. Confirm? Right. So if you confirm then okay lah. So first step before we do analysis, first what we need to do is we want to explore the data, whether the data having missing value ke outlier, what is the maximum minimum value, right? But in your case, you have all nominal data, right? You don't have any numerical data, right? So all categorical data. So what we can do is we can highlight everything, or this is the first way to do lah. Highlight everything until C berapa tadi? C13. Right? And then you run descriptive statistics. Click this icon. Right? Semua menggunakan data yang sama, right? Right? You guna data yang sama. So you follow me. Jangan guna data you sendiri lagi. Nanti balik nanti baru you practice based on your data. Right? Betul nanti tak sama. Right? Bila tak sama, then you tak dapat apa yang I nak tunjuk. So this one, tekan run descriptive statistics. So you will look at the data descriptively. So dia akan bagi frequency table. Sebab apa bagi frequency table? Because this is a categorical data. So that's why they give us frequency table. So first screening, you look at the first table ni, yang panjang ni. So look at missing value. So rectify whether there is a missing value or no missing value. So semua ni kita tengok sampai hujung ni dia no missing value lah, kosong. Right? So that is good. Right? The second part is you look at one by one table. A1, you tengok the categorical ni betul tak? Ada yang lain tak? Kalau you key in by questionnaire, right? You print questionnaire yang you key in, you akan nampak kalau you salah key in ataupun tak. So, you nampak this one semua teratur lah. Tak ada number yang alien. Maksudnya kalau lelaki atau perempuan, let's say ada 2 ke 3 ke number yang lain kan. So you can detect from here lah. This is a simple data screening. Right. So tengok one by one. So everything should look okay. Right. Yang depan ni okay. Okay. Ni tiada ni maksudnya apa? The only mistake here is apa dia? You don't have any label. Right? You tak letak label. So you nampak ni A11, A12. Sepatutnya label tu you letak dekat tepi ni. Dekat variable view ni letak label. Maksudnya question you letak kat sini. Right? Gender ke apa semua letak kat sini. So bila you run an analysis, you akan nampak the full name label kat atas ni. You know this table for what. Right? So nampak semua okay. Ni nampak tak? This is something wrong. Right? Kosong betul. Right? You should rectify this one. B1. Kita tengok B1. Apa you buat kat sini? 1, 2, 3. Tak pasti kan? Tapi yang you ada dalam tu adalah mana result tu? Yang you ada dalam ni adalah kosong dan betul. Right. So something wrong dekat sini. So you need to rectify this one. How do you rectify betul ni dapat berapa? Betul dapat 1. And then dalam ni hanya kosong dan 1 lah. Right? So you need to change it back. So 0 is salah. Right? So this one remove, this one remove. Then click OK. Nampak tak? I buat. So right click, copy. Semua benda yang sama ke? Tak pasti betul juga. Dapat 1 markah. Ni kenapa tak pasti dapat 1 markah? Tidak dapat 1 markah. Kadang-kadang semua dapat 1 markah ni kenapa? So until here, B12, I paste this one. So I dah rectify this one. But B13 ni I tak sure. Kenapa dia tak pasti dapat 1? 2 ya, maksudnya kita tengok B13. B13. So nampak tak? Tak pasti dia bagi. This is kosong. Betul ke you punya ni? So nampak tak? Calculation tadi nampak yang mulai daripada hujung total score tu payah nampak macam pelik dah. So you need to rectify this one first. So maksud kosong ni apa? Tak pasti ni apa? Kenapa semua kosong? Tak pastinya 1 saja. Right? Macam mana you nak rectify this one? So this one kerja tak cermat lah. Right? So all the question before this is questionable lah. Betul ke tak betul, I pun tak tahu. Right? So this one sampai mana? Sampai this one. Ni semua tak pasti kosong, ya, tidak. So kalau kita tengok dekat sini, B13. So tak pasti ni you letak 1 kan? Sepatutnya, that's why dia dapat rendah. 3 yang lain semua dapat markah tinggi. Nampak tak? So macam mana ni? So this is wrong lah. Right? The original data mana? You should identify yang betul tu dapat 1. Tapi this one dah lari teruk dah ni. So the data yang dalam SAV ni dah tak boleh pakai. Right? Can you send another one yang you dah buat yang lain, grup lain? Grup lain ada share lain tak? Send now? Ada tak dalam WhatsApp? Kalau macam ni, you report nanti semua result salah. So you kena rectify betul-betul. Which one is betul, which one is salah, right? So send now, siapa yang main group nak share, nak tunjuk, I boleh tunjuk dekat you how to do your reporting analysis now. Tak nak share? Dah share belum? Tak masuk lagi? This one. Your objective and this one I cancel lah. Tak ditunjuk lah because everything salah. This one is yours. Is this one? This one your side. So I right click. So let's look at your objective. Determine the level of behavior on cyber security among public student of public university in Malaysia. So this is your data, right? So now, same, ini dah buat kan? This one I tunjuk semalam kan? Hari tu I tunjuk. Right. So first step sama juga. You highlight everything. Let me clearkan this one result yang belakang sebelum ni. I delete. This one tak boleh pakai. Salah. Right. So, benda yang sama juga, you highlight everything sampai hujung. Right. And then you run descriptive statistics. Right. Run descriptive statistics. Semua pakai data yang sama, right? Okay. So, now, benda yang sama, you tengok dekat missing ni, table number 1 ni, missing. You scroll down slowly, tengok ada missing value tak? So, since this is a Google form punya data, means that you maksudnya you nak dia orang jawab kan. So, tak ada missing value lah. And then you tengok dekat sini, table one by one. So, you classify into four university already. Hari tu macam banyak kan? Hari tu I tengok you punya banyak kah? Banyak ni saja? 4 sajalah. Okay, good. Oh, I think another class yang ada IPG lah, macam-macam sekolah lah kan. So female, okay, this one, okay, tengok yang abnormal classification. So this is female, male. This one banyaknya. Kenapa banyak di sini? Multiple answer. Oh, multiple answer. Multiple answer there is I akan tunjuk nanti macam mana nak analyze multiple answer question. So nampak sini, zero agree. What is this? So kita tengok balik. Willing to open. This is for MR, right? Right. So dia ada kat sini, ada banyak. Right, 1, 2, 3. But when you do analysis, tiba-tiba jadi kosong, agree. What? Apa yang dah jadi kat sini? Sama macam group tadi. So you dah record kan? So bila you dah record, belakang ni kena tukar lah. This is 0. Right? Disagree. Don't know. Right? Change. Yang ni buang lah. Alright. So kita nampak dia punya tu lagi clear. So semua benda yang sama kan. So you copy this one, highlight sampai ke bawah, and then you paste. Semua dah tukar. So maksudnya 1 tu dapat markah lah. 1 kosong tak dapat markah langsung. So you check macam tu, and then you should run again. This one I cancel. I highlight from here to here sampai bawah, and then I run descriptive analysis again, right? So baru I can nampak yang bawah ni disagree, don't know, agree, right? So daripada sini kita akan check yang mana lagi yang tak betul. Macam tadi yang first ni kosong nak agree tu tak betul lah, right? So you kena rectify that one. This is what we call as data exploration, right? So tengok one by one slowly sampai ke bawah lah. So this one, kenapa dia disagree je? Agree tak ada langsung? Upgrading phishing knowledge. So where is it? Phishing is one, right? You ada 0 and 1. Tapi data you semua kosong. Semua tak jawab betul lah. Jadi something macam wrong juga. So nampak kat sini, tiga-tiga ni. PH1, 2 and until 4. Nampak tak? Semua kosong. Ni betul ke classification you ni? Memang semua jawab salah lah. Okay. So kalau semua jawab salah, okay lah. Something wrong with your question lah. Macam mana boleh semua orang buat salah kan? Something yang tak betul dengan soalan you. Mungkin orang tak faham. Right? So that's why it's very important for you to do pilot study. You need to check dulu. Right? Tapi you dah tak buat. You tak ikut dia punya konsep. So next kita tengok lagi lah. So next you daripada sini you dah create total malware, online scam, password usage and phishing. Right? So you highlight ni again. Kita nak tengok dia punya descriptive statistics. Right? So kita tengok dekat sini dia no missing value because the previous one no missing value, right? But the maximum number, maximum score for every section ni supposed to be 10, right? But phishing is 5. Something wrong with your 5 question tu. Right, you gonna check balik lah. Right, check balik 5 question tu betul ke tak. So next kita nak tengok you punya objective. But before that, kita boleh tengok dia punya descriptive statistic dulu. So what are descriptive statistic do you have? A demographic characteristic you have. So look at this one, public university, gender, online activities. Right, ada 3. So we can go to the descriptive statistics, analyze descriptive statistics, and click on frequency. Basically, dia akan give the same result as previous. You just masukkan 3 variable ni dalam variable ini, right? And then you can click on statistic button, right? So you can choose which one you want. This is a categorical data. So for categorical data, we cannot find mean, median, mode. Semua tak boleh carilah because this is a categorical data. Right, but we can identify this one cannot be fine lah. Dispersion, skewness semua tak boleh pakai sebab this is a categorical data. Right, and then if you want to build a chart, you can click on chart button. You choose bar chart for categorical data. Right, bar chart, and click continue and click OK. So dia akan bagi dekat you the result for that one. So this one benda yang sama, but this is specifically yang kita nak untuk reporting. Yang tadi tu adalah part exploration. This is part reporting, descriptive statistics. Right. So we have male and female Female ada 152, male 140. Right. For University Science Malaysia is ada banyak lah compared to UiTM and UPM and UMS. So this one terlalu banyak, right? Terlalu banyak because this is a multiple answer, right? Bukan multiple choice, but this is a multiple answer question. And this is the bar chart for respondent based on university, right? So you can work around with the bar chart nanti. It's a gender, and this is this chart I think will not be appropriate lah, because that one is a multiple answer. So for bar chart ni, you will double click and you can edit the graph. Right. So once you double click, you akan dapat chart editor. Yep, chart editor. This chart editor. This is chart editor, right? Right. So you can change the chart editor color. Let's say you nak change this one to pink, right? So let's say I highlight. Besok kalau dia highlight tu, you highlight semua ni, nampak tak dia highlight semua bar ni. Right? Baru you click on color lah, you tukar pink ke apa-apa color kan. Right? So then the line dekat belakang ni you pun boleh hilangkan, right? So and tulisan ni you boleh ubah lagi. Make sure dia punya title tu mesti ada beberapa elemen lah. So a bar chart showing the distribution of respondent according to university. Right? So N equal to how much do you have? In this data set, how much do you have? 292, right? So you put here, should be 292. Ini elemen yang kena ada lah dalam title of bar chart or any chart. You should tell us the type of bar chart, and then the apa nama tu, variable. This is type of the chart, variable, and sample size. Ini elemen yang kena ada dalam ni. Right, and then since you akan tulis dalam bentuk menggunakan format font size, font style apa? Times New Roman kan? So you kena tukarlah this one. Tukar kepada Times New Roman. Oh, sorry. So you highlight text style, I think. Text style, Times New Romans. You carilah Times New Romans. It should be here. And then besarkan sikit 14 and klik OK lah. 16 kecil sangat. 20. Right. Yang ni pun sama juga. Times New Romans. Semua kena tukar lah. Tapi you kena pilih yang size yang betul lah. Bagi dia nampak besar sikit. Kalau tak, nanti dia tak berapa jelas kan. Bila tak jelas, nanti saya tak nampak. You nak buat reporting bukan you nak baca seorang, nak bagi orang lain tengok juga kan. So should be this one okay. This one supposed to be besar lagi lah. 6. Right. So dalam ni pun semua you boleh tukar lah. Right. And then untuk bar chart, selalunya dalam ni kita akan letak value lah. So you right click, you highlight macam ni. Nampak tak? Bila tekan sekali, dia akan highlight semua. Right, kalau you tekan 2 kali, dia akan highlight ni bar saja. So kita tak nak satu bar saja, kita nak highlight semua. Right click, show mana tu? Show data label. Show data label. This one is count frequency, but in in the bar chart, you sepatutnya masukkan percentage. You select percentage not display ni, you letak kat atas. Count ni you buang. Percentage lah. And then you click apply. So dia akan nampak macam ni kan. So tapi bila you nampak macam ni, tak cantik lah, dalam dia background putih pula kan. So you tukar background dia bagi sama. And then border dia, you tekan border. Border, tak mau border. So dia hilang. And then you tukar dia punya font. Font kepada Time New Romans. So this is maybe 11. Besar sikit. Okay. And then bold ke? Bold italic. Oh, tak cantik. Tukarlah bagi cantik. Bold besar sangat tak cantik kan? Biasalah. So okay. So siaplah you punya chart. Right. So bila you pangkar tu dia akan terus keluar kat sini. Dia dah tukar. Right. So bila you nak copy masuk dalam Word, you just copy, right click, copy as image. Right. Copy as image. And then you paste dalam you punya Word lah. Right. Okay. So make sure background semua putih. Okay. So kita nak buat presentation. Bukan nak tunjuk, nak bagi cantik sangat lah. Right. And remember, only 2D. Jangan buat 3D. 2D macam ni lah. Kalau 3D, dia bukan untuk presentation report. Right. Okay. So now, kita nak tengok ini. We have multiple choice, multiple answer question, right? Which is online activities. So, dekat mana? Ingat lupa je. Sekejap. Multiple response set. This one. So, you masukkan this one. I tak ingat this one. Nanti I masukkan short video dalam YouTube. You boleh tengok balik ya. How to rectify multiple response variable. So from here kita boleh buat analisis lain untuk deskriptif. Okay. Sebab ini dah terlalu banyak. Dia akan dapat benda yang banyak juga. So but this one kita akan pecahkan lagi kepada beberapa variable lah. So you have 23 variable nanti. So dia akan jadi banyak lah, 23 variable. So 23 variable tu adalah 010101. Okay. Ataupun ada tak dalam transform multiple answer? Tak apa, I tak ingat ini. Nanti I akan buat short video maybe petang ni atau esok lah, untuk explain how to do this. Right. So next, back to your objective. Tadi you dah buat tu, and then maybe sebelum you masuk objektif you boleh pergi tengok some descriptive analysis, such as this one, total malware. Kita nak tengok is there any difference, right? So ini nak tengok level of behavior kan. So level of behavior ni you boleh just cari mean and standard deviation and tunjuk dia punya dia punya distribution dan soalah. Contoh mean and standard deviation, let's say kita pergi ke descriptive statistics and click on descriptive ataupun click on explore lah, mana-mana pun boleh, dia benda yang sama. So kita nak masukkan satu benda saja. First is total malware and phishing, until phishing. This is going to be in the dependent list sebab ini adalah numerical data. Right? Semua numerical data akan masuk dalam dependent list. Factor list akan masuk dalam categorical variable akan masuk factor list lah. So statistik kita akan pilih descriptive, 95% confidence interval. Plot kita nak ambil stem and leaf, kita tak nak. Histogram or maybe box plot. Right? So sebab kita nak tengok dia punya distribution of individual variable. So tekan this one. And then statistic only. Sorry, kita nak both kan, plot and then click OK. So dekat sini dia akan beritahu what is the mean value, variance, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, statistics lah. Semua dia akan beritahu dekat sini. Right? So this is the distribution of total malware. So you can right click, double click this one and add show distribution curve. You tekan right click and tekan show distribution curve. Nampak tak? So dia akan bagi tahu distribution curve mana yang you nak. You nak ambil normal ke, uniform, exponential. But we would like to look into normal distribution. So kita tekan normal, right? And then close lah. So kita dapat this one. So you boleh adjust this one. I think for histogram, I don't want the yang ni, value ni semua I tak nak. Mean, standard deviation ni semua I tak nak display kat sini lah. So I delete this one. Sorry. Saya boleh back tak? Okay, this one I highlight this one, I delete. Right? So next, I tak nak belakang ni, ada line-line belakang ni, I highlight, nampak tak I highlight ni, and then I tekan no line. So, dia hilang. And then, bila I highlight semua ni, I nak dia rapat-rapat kan. So, I nak tukar color lah, let's say I tukar color hijau lah contoh kan. So, dia tukar color hijau. And then the border should be, border, tekan border kat sini, I tak nak border. So, dia macam ni lah. And then the line kat sini pun you boleh tukar juga. Let's say I make gold. Right. I make style besar sikit lah. Width dia 1.5. So, I nampak. And then histogram dekat atas ni, I tak nak histogram. Tadi I ajar you macam mana? Title mesti ada. Title, type of chart. And then dia punya variable. Sample size. Histogram showing the distribution of total and equal to 202. Right? So this one you boleh tukar dia punya font lah. Tukar font dia kepada Time New Romans. Make sure ini banyak kerja. Tapi berhati-hati kena buat. So this one it will be 22. Apply. So dibesarkan sikit. Right. And then this one tukar lah. Besar sangat kan. Besar sangat kita tukar lah. 20, 18. Okay lah. 18. Okay. This one should be 18 juga. And then dalam ni pun kena tukar juga. Okay. So start from 0 to 10, right? So by 2. So kalau kita nak tukar, I tak nak by 2. I nak tukar by 1. So I pergi ke scale, I tukar dekat measure increment ni by 1. So dia akan tukar by 1 lah. So lebih nampak dia punya tu lebih sikit. So this one pun tukar kepada Time New Romans. Let's say tinggi sikit. Alright, cukup. So sudah. This is a bar chart, histogram showing the distribution total score of 4 malware. So this look like normal distribution lah, because the sample size also big, right? So this is a box plot. So daripada box plot ni kita nampak ada dua value observation yang outlier, right? Dua observation outlier. Say I double click this one. So I nak dia rotate transpose chart. So I nak dia bentuk macam ni. So senang I nak tengok dia punya distribution. So this one I boleh delete ataupun I double click this one. This one I tak nak lah. Line-line ni mengganggu kan. So make sure you buat betul lah. So line tu mengganggu, dalam ada tukar color lain sikit, right, ataupun light green lah. Okay, so nampak dekat sini ada dua value yang outlier, right, tapi it's okay, tapi sebab dia tak lebih pada 1.5, dia tak lebih pada 3 multiply with IQR 3 IQR tu kan, dia tak lebih pada 3 IQR, so it should be okay lah. Kalau dia duduk hujung sangat, maybe extreme outlier, so this one should be okay lah, dia tak terlalu jauh. Kalau dia terlalu jauh, maybe you could need to consider to remove that outlier lah, right. So based on the box plot, you can see that the data is skewed to the right distribution, and this one based on the histogram, dia lebih kurang jugalah, skewed to the right juga. Okay, this one total online scam, this one dah banyak lah. Ini yang kita tak nak kan. Ini online scam. So dia nampak macam dia skewed, right? So this is not normal kan. Bila tak normal, nampak tak ada outlier berlambak dekat sini. So something wrong with the variable, means that semua orang jawab betul. It's skewed, right? So soalan tu macam questionable lah, dia tak balance, right? So that's why we need to do pilot study before we go to actual study. So benda ni bersama juga password usage. So you tanya soalan yang orang dah tahu, right? Kalau orang tak buat pun dia akan jawab betul, right? So this is not very good example. So when we want to do analysis nanti, let's say analysis relationship, will be a problem lah, right? Sebab it require normality distribution, right? So this one pun nampak tak outlier berlambak kat sini, right? Sebab ini lebih banyak pun 5 saja, yang lagi 5 tu semua salah, kan? Okay, ini adalah data description. You boleh explain dalam result nanti. So how to explain? Let's say we came out with the word, because of word. I think you ada tunjuk dekat you kan, yang reporting, how to do reporting tu. Ada tunjuk tak? Belum tunjuk lagi? Yang table tu, macam mana nak tunjuk nak report result dalam table. You cannot simply copy and paste result daripada SPSS tu dalam report you. You need to convert it into a table. So this is example of this reporting. Keluar lagi. Okay, this is a sample data, right? So for demographic characteristic, daripada data tadi tu yang banyak ni kan, this is yang mana tadi yang mula-mula, this is I think what is it, this one kan, total university. So you boleh letak kat sini, you letak kat sini dalam mana tadi, dalam ni. Okay, university. So maksudnya dia letak sini university, bawah ni kategori, you ada 4 space kat sini, 4 space before the category level. Ya, Universiti Malaysia Sabah, berapa banyak? N equal to 66, percentage equal to 22.6, letak kat sini. So, and then you boleh combine juga dengan result tadi tu, result this one, mana tadi? Result ni, total malware online, letak kat bawah ni. Let's say, tambah lagi satu, total malware, right? So you tak boleh letak dalam N dekat sini. This is for frequency table. So you need to add another one, another column to the right. So this is mean and standard deviation. So you letak sini, what is the mean and standard deviation? Mean is 6.2466. Standard deviation is 1.65. So if you decide to take 2 decimal point, so make sure you take 2 decimal point for everything lah. Right? This is for, nampak tak? This is for total malware. So another one is total online scam. So kat sini juga. So 9.39. The standard deviation is 1.46. Right. And so on. So you conclude descriptive semua dalam satu table. And then once you dah conclude dalam satu table, you explain based on table number 1, the demographic characteristic was presented to explore the distribution of the respondent in the study. So there were 71 respondents. So this is 71 lah. Tapi in your case, 292. You explain one by one. Right? And the table format should be like this. The tepi, line untuk tepi ni semua tak ada. Line untuk dalam table ni semua tak ada. And then the title should be close with the table. Dia tak ada jarak. Kalau you create a new type table, dia akan ada jarak sikit. You need to hilangkanlah dia punya paragraph ni. You tekan, make sure single, no line, 0 point. Right, so dia akan rapat. And then this one, starting dalam ni, semua ni mesti dalam term ni Roman 10, size 10 sahaja. And then kalau you ada bawa ni, you ada n and percentage kan? You need to explain the short form, the symbol that you are using. So dekat sini bawah mesti ada footnote. Footnote size 8 sahaja. You explain n is the frequency value, percentage is percentage represent percentage, and SD represent standard deviation. Macam tu. Nampak? So if you have any notes dekat sini boleh tulis lagi. Okay? So mesti ni 8, ni 10, ini 12. Standard. There are no spacing dalam ni. Tak ada spacing. So bila you write report, this one should be time New Romans. Saya tukar time New Romans 12. Ini mesti align dia mesti betul lah. Right? Hujung dia mesti, ni apa orang panggil? Justify. And then 2 or 1.5 line lah. So ini 1.5 line. After 0, don't add space. So dia akan tukar macam ni. Ini sahaja, yang wording sahaja 1.5. Dalam table, tak ada space. Itu you kena tahu. Okay? So benda yang sama, you explain one by one. Male ada berapa, female ada berapa, total malware ada, mean total malware is 6.25 with the standard deviation 1.65. Cerita macam tu lah. Right? You explain balik. So dua benda saja dalam descriptive statistics. Right? Then you boleh buat comparison. Let's say apa yang you ada dalam data ni. Data ni tak banyak yang ada, okay? So you nak buat comparison lagi satu. Let's say you nak tengok total malware dengan gender contoh, right? So you pergi ke analyze, descriptive statistics and click on explore. Right? Analyze, descriptive statistics and click on explore. So you reset this one first. Reset. So kita masukkan semua variable ni dalam dependent list. This is the numerical data. Kita masuk dalam dependent list. So kita nak compare dengan gender and public university. Masuk dalam ni. Right? So plot kita tak nak dekat sini. I don't want plot. So this one cancel. And dekat bawah ni I nak statistik sahaja. Right? And dalam statistik ni tak perlu nak tekan apa-apa lah. Just ada statistik sahaja. And click OK. So what do you have here? This is comparison by public university. Another one is comparison by gender. Dia akan tulis by gender kat bawah ni. Sekejap ya. This is by gender. Right? So by gender kita dapat this one lah, the percentage, right? The mean and so on. So apa you boleh buat dekat sini, maybe table number, see, I tak tahu table lagi, table number 4, table 4, descriptive statistics to compare total scores with gender and equal to 292, right? So just descriptive statistics. So this is a variable. This is gender, male and female. And you should have mean and standard deviation, right? So macam ni lah. So contoh, this is variable. This is gender. So ini dua ni I akan combine lah, merge gender. Right? So ada male and female. Right? This one pun I combine. Nampak tak? So the first one is total. Right? So dalam ni apa yang I nak masukkan? You tengok male and female, mean, standard deviation. Oops. Standard deviation. This is female, mean, standard deviation. Right. So daripada sini I copy lah result dia. So where is the result? Letak tepi ni. So I letak tepi ni. So I nampak lah. Dekat sini is total malware. Male ada berapa? Male, what is the standard variance? Mean. So 6.38. 39 lah. 39. The standard deviation is 1.5. So this is 1.57. Right. For female, 6.1112 lah. Right. So standard deviation is 1.71. Right. And soalan you buat benda yang sama. So make sure dia duduk tengah-tengah. Right. So this one I tunjuk contoh lah kan. So duduk tengah-tengah. And then this is variable. Make sure bold. And then title tak rapat kan. So you rapatkan. Multiple to single. Click OK. And then duduk tengah-tengah. Ataupun duduk hujung. Right. So ini I letak semua tengah-tengah kan. Itu hujung kan. Alright. So hujung lah. So title should be Time New Romans. So everything lah Time New Romans kan. Time New Romans. So title should be 12. Oops, saya kena highlight dulu. 12. And then dalam ni mesti 10. Right? So line-line ni I tak nak. So apa yang boleh buat? I menggunakan cara yang lama. I guna pen warna putih ni. I padamkan. This one. This one. This one I tak nak. So yang tinggal dekat sini saja. Oops. Nampak tak? Yang ada 3 line saja dekat sini. Right? Then next kat bawah ni total. Total apa lagi you ada? This is total online scam. Online scam. Lagi total apa lagi? Total password usage. Right. So ini tambah line, berhati-hati ya, jangan terlebih. Right. So this is last kali ada total phishing. Right. So you letaklah value-value kat sini. Right. So make sure semua dalam kalau you tak nampak sangat, you boleh ni lah, you boleh highlight, you nampak dia punya kolom kan, you boleh letak dia bila kat mana. So this is a descriptive statistics sahaja. Right. Then you boleh buat comparison lagi satu, right, menggunakan table yang sama. Right, kita nak tengok ada difference tak antara total score ni dengan gender. right? So you need to understand gender ada dua kategori sahaja. Kalau if you want to do for public university sekarang ni kita ada beberapa kategori? Ada 4 kategori. So untuk comparison for different, right? Comparison of mean different. For 2 group, kita boleh guna independent sample t-test. So you need to read my books, right? Semua chapter tu dah ada macam mana nak execute apa semua. Kalau you ada more than 2 group, you guna one way ANOVA. Have you learned STA 210? Belajar kan? Ini semua basic yang dalam STA 210 lah. Right? So now, I nak compare male and female. Ada dua kategori sahaja kan? So let's say I tambah lagi 1, 2. So nampak tak ada beberapa kan? So ni I tak nampak sangat. So I nak dia ada balik. So I nampak kat mana I nak letak, okay? Nanti I buang balik. So this one I nak padamkan this one. I nak combine. So this one combine. Lagi satu, I nak tambah lagi satu adalah 95% confidence interval. So this one should be T statistic with degree of freedom. You tengok balik I punya buku macam mana I report. Confident 95%. 95% VI and mean different. Right? And then tak payahlah 95% mean different ni. Boleh tengok sendiri. So this is P value. Right? Okay. So this one I letak tengah-tengah sikit, bawah sikit, so tak adalah nampak hujung. Susun bagi cantik-cantik lah. So T statistics 95% confidence interval kita boleh ambil kat sini. So now kita balik ke SPSS, kita nak buat independent sample t-test, right? So independent sample t-test, what is the requirement? It should come from a normal distribution, right? Normal distribution, but in your case you have n more than 30. So we can apply central limit theorem. The central limit theorem says that when the sample size is large enough, it approaching to normal distribution, right? Okay, we can approximate to normal distribution. So now we go to analyze, compare mean, and click on independent sample t-test. So independent sample t-test, we know that gender 1 and 2, right? Nampak sini? Kita highlight there 1 and 2. Kan? So you boleh letak gender dalam grouping variable and dia akan keluar tanda soal ni. So you need to define group 1 and 2. Right? Sebab kita ada 1 and 2, right? So click continue and you masukkan all the numerical data you dalam test variable. Right? Sebab kita nak dalam kita punya table ni ada semua kan? So masukkan semua. And then click OK. So in independent sample t-test dia akan bagi beberapa table lah. So but the table that we want to look is table number 1 ni. By looking at the Levin's test, all the p-value for Levin's test is more than 0.05. It means that the variance are equal for both group. Right? So we can look at the first row. Right? Yang untuk test t-test ni kita tengok dekat first row lah. Okay? Sebab dia Levin's test dia equality of variance assume. Right? So let's look at this one. T statistics. All of these have no different except total password usage and then total phishing. Right? Yang untuk malware dengan online scam ni tak ada different langsung. So you masukkan you punya result dalam ni. You extract result. Masuk dalam Word. Where is your Word? This one, right? Contoh. Okay, T statistics for malware is negative 1.385. Degree of freedom is 290. 95% confidence interval. Do we have 95% confidence interval? Yes, this one, right? Right. Interval of the different. Right? So you masukkan, this one should be negative 0.64, 65 to 0.11, Right, the p value here is, kita nak tengok ada p value, kita ambil dekat two-sided. Right, two-sided which is 0.167. Okay. Tapi p value ni sepatutnya kena ada 4 decimal point. So tapi dalam SPSS result dia bagi 3. So what we need to do? So we double click dekat sini. Double click dekat p value ni. Ini semua you highlight. Right. So I nak cell format 4 decimal point. So dia akan bagi 4. So dah habis pangkah dia akan bagi 4 lah. Right, so you letak 4 sini. Oh, dah lebih. Right, so this is proper 0.1671. Right, yang lain you buat benda yang sama. So dekat sini you kena indicate A. What is A? Letak A kat sini, letak dia punya, letak kat atas superscript, and then letaklah A. Independent sample t-test was applied, was performed. All the assumption, all the variable meet the equality of variant or data with the of homogeneity of variant. Right? So ini satu, and then dekat sini A kan, tadi you letak atas, ini pun letak atas juga. Right? And then you letak note lagi, SD represent standard deviation, and then DF represent degree of freedom, and then lagi satu tak ada apa dah, itu CI 95% CI represents 95% of confident interval for of the different. Right? So bila dah buat macam ni, dia tak boleh jauh, dia kena rapat. Okay? Rapat, you adjust lah dia punya single tu. Masuk sini, kosong. So rapat. And then this one should be time New Roman and size equal to A. Represents. Right? Okay? Dah. Cukup. Then you fill in others. You fill in others. And then dekat bawah ni, contoh, this one should be 12 already. Dekat bawah ni. And table is the 1.5. Based on table 4, comparison of total score, total mean total score for malware was performed to compare to find ayat macam tak betul sikit tapi tak apa. Tapi ni kita nak general kan, general total score was performed to compare between male and female. For mean total malware, there were no significant difference between male and female since the p-value of independent t-test was more than 0.05. So dekat sini male kan, letaklah dia punya value. Mean SD sama dengan ataupun kita bertindih 6.39 standard deviation 1.57. Itu tutup. Kita guna bracket pun boleh. Bracket lagi cantik sikit lah. Benda yang sama juga. Mean SD. This is 6.12. You tulis apa balik dalam table tu, you masukkan balik. Right. So dalam kat sini dah tulis 1.5. So ini adalah T statistik DF sama dengan negative 1.385, degree of freedom 290. Tutup. Dah. Macam ni you present. Satu. Baru satu. Ada lagi 3. You explain everything. Right? Boleh? And then satu lagi I lupa. This one, assumption of homogeneity was assumed. Another one is, furthermore, the normality was assumed by central limit theorem, since the sample of size exceed 30. Contohlah, right? So bila you dah masukkan, dah tulis kat bawah ni, table ingat table dekat atas, interpretation kat bawah. Tak payah tulis interpretation. Terus describe sahaja. And then you buang dia punya color tu, dia punya line tu, right? Tak nak line ni, line ni. You buang. Right. So nampak professional. This is APA 7 edition format. Right. So ini tak nak. So make sure ada 3 line saja horizontal. Right. So ini boleh panjangkan sikit lah. Right. Bagi dia duduk sama. Tapi kalau panjang sangat tak boleh juga kan. Right. Oh, maybe you adjust dekat sini lah. Tak jumpa label lain. Okay. Sini adjust sikit. Hujung. Ni hujung sikit. Ni hujung sikit. Oops, yang berjatuh. Oops, lebih. Alright, so dia cantik lah. Okay, you kena adjust lah. Jangan biar macam tu. Kan? You isi semua. So this is a descriptive statistics. We compare by using independent sample t-test. So next, since you have satu lagi apa nama? University, right? University, we cannot use independent sample t-test because you only have more than 2 category kan. So what we can do is we can highlight this one again. Right, highlight. Say kita nak buat table baru. Right, table baru. Table number 5. Right, number 5. This is with university. Right. So dekat sini tak adalah p-value ni semua tak adalah. Let's say this one I ambil balik dia punya ni, okay. This one tak ada. Right. So this one should be university UITM. Contohlah you letak penuh lah UITM. Lagi you ada apa ni? UMS. Lagi you ada apa? Let's see, right click to the right. Ada 4 semua kan? Tambah lagi satu. Okay. So lagi ada apa? UPM, right? Mean, SD. Lagi satu. USM, Mean, SD. Right? So next dia kita tambah lagi satu apa? Ini adalah F statistic and degree of freedom. Satu lagi P value. Right? This is merge. So this is F statistic, degree DF1, DF2. So DF1 dekat bawah lah. So you tukar ke bawah ni DF1. You kena adjust bagi cantik lah. This is P value. Right? So ni nampak macam jarak lebih sikit kan? You adjust lah bagi dia cukup-cukup. Sebab yang F statistik tu akan panjang. So macam ni. Okay. Right. Okay. So ini dia akan sambung kan? So sambung kan? Jangan biar dia duduk seorang itu. Okay. So ini adalah padam. So now kita akan pergi ke F statistik pula. So this one, right? Public university and all the total. So if kita pergi analyze, descriptive statistics, compare means, one way ANOVA. One way ANOVA. Right? So kita masukkan public university dekat dalam factor. Right? Because this is a categorical data. And dependent list, semua ni kita masukkan dalam dependent list. Right? So post hoc, we don't know yet whether we want to use equal variance assume or equal variance not assume. Tapi kita cancel dulu. Ini tak payah buat lagi. And then option, kita nak descriptive statistics, homogeneity test of variance, right? And mean plots. Click continue and click OK. So this is going to be one way ANOVA. So this is the descriptive statistics. And this is the homogeneity of variance. So kalau kita tengok dekat sini, homogeneity variance, total malware less than 0.01. Right? Means that it's not, the variance is not equal. This one also not equal, not equal, not equal. And when all the variance not equal, untuk post hoc nanti kita tak boleh pakai variance equal lah. Kita nak pakai post hoc yang untuk variance not equal. Game Howell ke, and so on lah. And then kalau kita tengok dekat sini, ANOVA semua ada different. Right? Setiap universiti ada different. And then this is the different mean plot for total password usage. USM ni lagi rendah lah. Right? So yang paling tinggi Universiti Sains Malaysia Sabah. Untuk malware ni USM and UMS. Right? Right. So now kita nak masukkan dalam report. So what is it? This one should be so dekat sini report ni lah. So now total malware. So kita nampak dekat sini. Okay, ni dah bagi dah. Right. So kita masukkan lah. This is the first one 6.75. 76 lah. 76. Standard deviation 1.97. So Malaysia, this is UiTM. I think for the, untuk senang kita tukar lah. This is UMS. Tapi you need to explain UMS tu apa. Dekat bawah tu kita tulis lah. UPM. And then this one should be USM. This is UITM. Right. So this one, UPM is 4.80, 1.42. USM is 6.92. Right. Kita nak ambil 2 decimal point. And this is 0.93. And UITM is 5.89. The standard deviation is 1.47. Right. And then kat bawah ni kita tengok dia punya homogeneity of variance. Kita tahu ini adalah significant. So nanti kita akan tukar this one. Right. One way ANOVA, analysis of variance. ANOVA was performed all the assumption, all the variable meet the assumption, so does not meet that does not did not meet assumption of homogeneity of variance. Thus, the post hoc test of variance not assumed was carried out after for further analysis. Right. So the ANOVA table, this is ANOVA. So F value, kita ambil lah kat sini. What is the F statistics? F is 37.4241, maybe 42 pun boleh. I think this one should be 4 decimal point lah. So you right click this one. I nak dekat sini. Ini 4 decimal point. Right? So dia akan bagi 4 lah. Right? 4208. Degree of freedom number 1 is 3. Degree of freedom number 2 is 288. Right? Nampak ah? Degree of freedom number 1, degree of freedom number 2. The P value is less than 0.001. This is very small. Kalau you guna SPSS lower version, dia tak tulis less than 0.001. Dia tulis 0.000. So it means that kalau dia letak 0 tu bukan maksudnya kosong. It means that less than 0.001. Probability cannot be 0 because there is an event. Remember STA 150 belajar tak? Probability and statistics. Huh? Belajar kan? You belajar probability, right? STA 150. Ada ambil? Right? So probability should lie between 0 and 1, but probability of an event cannot be 0 because event is already there. Right? So it should not be 0. Be less than very small. So kat sini dah tulis sini, yang lain semua akan ikutlah. Kejap I tunjuk ni dulu. So then this is A. Jangan lupa P value A dekat sini naik atas. So one-way ANOVA, one-way analysis of variance was performed. All the variables did not meet assumption of homogeneity of variance. Thus, the post hoc test for variance not assumed was carried out for further analysis. Right? So in addition, the normality assumption was assumed by central limit column, where it assumes, so it when the sample size large, the distribution will approximate to normal distribution. Letaklah note kat bawah tu. So dekat sini kita tak bagi tahu lagi. Dekat sini, does the post hoc test ni kita tak bagi tahu lagi kan. So ini I buat satu contoh je. So once sudah habis ni, sebab ni nampak kat sini, you pergi balik ke analysis tadi, tekan this button, right? Analysis yang you dah buat lah, ataupun you nak tekan analyze semula balik pun boleh juga. Right? Benda yang sama, this is yang kita dah pakai recently used dialogues. Kita guna one-way ANOVA kan. So dekat sini I tekan post hoc. So since equality of variance not assume, kita akan ambil dekat sini lah. So I lebih suka pakai game whole world. Game whole world seem more accurate compared to others. And then I click continue. And click OK. So dekat bawah ni dia akan keluar benda yang sama lah. Right? Dia akan keluar benda yang sama sekali dengan mean plot semua lah. So sebab kita tak buang kan. So ini adalah game whole world, right? So based on gini whole world ni, for total malware, you can see Malaysia's UMS dengan UPM, there is a significant difference. But UMS dengan USM, there are no significant difference. UMS dengan UITM, no significant difference. So, you boleh highlight dekat sini. Where is it? Either you nak create a new table or you just type in into the essay lah. Begitu dalam essay. Right? So better you letak table 6 lah. For sort analysis using game whole method to compare the total mean, total score with among university and equal to 292. Right? Right. So you masukkan table lagi. You masukkan this is a pair, this is a t statistics and a p value. Maybe you nak letak degree of confidence interval pun boleh. So there are no spacing kat sini. There are no spacing. Right. So yang kecil lah. So this is going to be pair. This is 95% confidence interval. This is t statistic. Degree of freedom and p value. Right. So pair dekat sini kita ada pair apa? Buat satu je contoh, right? Lagi lain-lain you buat sendiri ya. So UMS and UPM. Nampak UMS and UPM. Satu lagi UMS and USM. UMS and so this one kita nak buat untuk semua kan. Kalau buat untuk semua kena tambah lagi satu lah. Let's say insert to the left. So this one should be total score ataupun mean total score lah, variable lah. Variable. This is for malware. Right. So then UMS and UITM. Belum habis lagi. So UPM and dari UPM dengan UMS dah, UPM and USM. Jadi ada banyak lah. Dia akan ada 4 4 choose 2 ada 8. 16 pair, right? So ada banyak lah, untuk satu ni ada 16. So this one UPM dengan USM sudah, UITM. Oops. Lagi. Lepas UPM dah ada, kita masuk USM. USM and UMS sudah, USM and UPM sudah, USM and UITM. Right. Dah. And then kita ada UITM and UMS sudah, UITM dengan UPM sudah, UITM dengan USM pun sudah. So tak adalah, this one done. Right. Not delete lah. Ini kita nak continue lagi kan untuk the next one. So this one malware ni hanya semua ni untuk malware. Merge cell. Right. So 95% confidence interval. So UMS and UPM. So you ambil kat sini. So this one should be 1.18, 19 lah, 19 to 2.73. Right. T statistic. So let's say T statistic dekat sini adalah we don't have T statistic since we don't have T statistic, so we remove it to mean difference. So it should be 1.9. 6. And then the p-value is less than 0.01. And then you continue sampai habis. Right? And then kat bawah ni you explain. Based on table number 6, the post hoc analysis was carried out using game hole method because the equality of variance, the equality of variance was not assumed. So based on this one, kita nampak, we can conclude that there is a significant difference between UMS, the total mean, the mean total score for malware for UMS and UPM. Contoh, based on table, so table besar sebab kita menggunakan table number 6, the post hoc analysis was carried out through games over method because the equality of variance were not assumed in conducting one-way ANOVA. Based on the comparison for mean total, saya menggunakan mean sebab kita compare by mean total score for malware, right? There were significant, they were found that there was significant difference on mean total malware between UMS. Ini tu sebut the short form tu, you perkenalkan satu kali, yang bawah-bawah tak payah perkenalkan lah. Dia tak payah tulis penuh. Sekali je dia kenalkan ke atas. Kalau dia kenalkan dekat introduction, so yang bawah-bawah tu just forward the acronym. Faham? Jangan ulang-ulang, ada tegur banyak kali tadi. UMS and UPM. Right? So since the p-value was less than 0.05, right? So UPM dekat sini, UMS ni taklah dia punya mean. What is the mean? Kita tak dah ada mean kat sini kan? So UPM, UMS berapa? UMS mean, so I copy. Letak dalam sini, mean SD. Right, tutup balik kurungan. Right, and then for UPM, I copy. Letak kat sini. Mean SD. Berapa dia punya ni? Then make sure tulisan tu kena betul lah. Right, font tu kena sama. It is supposed to be 12. Right? So, itu je. Right? And then you continue lah. Kalau ada different lagi, you beritahu. Right? Then continue untuk ni. Dia banyak lah benda tu. Right? So this is for post hoc and comparison of between 3 groups. Right? And then, you ada mean plot kan? Mean plot ni pun boleh letak jugalah. Mean plot mana mean plot tadi? Dia ada mean plot dekat bawah ni. Right? Plot ni. You adjust bagi cantik. You letak title. You susun lah. Jangan susun dalam satu table. Right? Contoh macam this one dia nak letak plot pula kan. So letak plot maksudnya you tak boleh ada title dekat atas. Let's say ada 4 group kan. So ada buat macam ni. Contoh maybe tambah lagi 1, 2. So this one I letak mean plot untuk this one. I need to make sure dia cantik lah. So this one you tukar color, maybe merah ke, hijau ke. Right? And then point ni I nak tukar sikit. I nak fill dia besar sikit lah. Right. Border type dia maybe bulat pun boleh. 4 segi ke. Size saya besarkan sikit lah. 8. So dia besar lah. And then color pink tak masuk, hijau tak masuk, hijau jugalah. Right. So belakang ni saya tak nak, maybe belakang ni boleh. Maybe kita letak 1, tapi saya nak dot. Maybe this one. So tak nampak sangat lah. And then this one I tak nak dia terlalu jauh. So scale ni I nak measure increment maybe 0.2. Right. So ada banyak sikit lah, boleh nampak kan. So title jangan lupa letak. So itu saja. Then you copy this one. Copy as image. Right. Copy as image. Then masuk sini paste. So you adjust dekat sini. Right. So adjust kat sini. This is dekat bawah ni you letaklah oops. Let's see. This is A. Contoh A is mean plot for total malware. Right. So make sure title dalam nilai dalam ni mesti kecil lah. Dia tak boleh 12 kan, dia mesti 10. Right. So you letak tang hujung and make sure no space dalam ni. You highlight, no space. Right. Click continue. So dia masuk tengah-tengah ni lah. So you letak tengah-tengah. Right. So benda yang sama, you copy and you paste. So make sure if this one, you tengok dalam, you right click this one, tengok the size and position. So let's say you suka this one, right? Size ni okay, right? Maybe you nak kecilkan sikit lagi. Nak bagi masuk semua kan. So size ni okay. So you right click, you tengok the size and position. You nak pakai 1.76. So this one pun 1.76. Size and position 1.76. Make sure semua sama size. Right? So dia tak yang ni satu, ini B untuk total online scam, password and so on. Betul, bawah ni ada 4 lah sepatutnya kan. So ini padam entire row. Dan kat bawah ni figure 1. Figure 1 double tick mean plot for comparison of mean total score between public universities in Malaysia and equal to 292. Right, ni tak boleh ada space. Right, tak boleh ada space. Ni mesti single, padam. And then semua kotak ni tak boleh tunjuk. Right, tak boleh ada line ni. Kotak-kotak ni, nampak tak? Ni ada line box, table kan? Kita guna table kan? Jangan tunjuk line, table, design. You ambil clear. Right. Boleh faham? And then you explain lah kat bawah ni. In figure 1, based on figure 1, it shows, sorry, more base ya, bersam lah. Figure 1 shows the mean plot of mean total score for malware, password, right, and so on, right? By university in Malaysia, right? Based on figure 1A, right? Baru you explain about the mean plot for total malware, right? Boleh? So ini adalah contoh untuk descriptive statistics. So back to your second objective. Tadi first objective dah already done, right? Which is descriptive, right? You explain semua kan. So identify relationship between gender and level of, ini saya dah buat tadi. Independent sample test kan. Dah buat lah. Ini bukan relationship, the different. Identify the different ataupun to compare the different of mean total score, right, between male and female. Right. So sudahlah. Okay. So lebih kurang sama macam you all. Kalau you nak buat linear regression macam mana? Linear regression, dependent variable should be numerical, right? So let's say you want to do correlation analysis. So you go to analyze, correlate, bivariate. Right, bivariate. So you masukkanlah the numerical data. Numerical data saja only for Pearson. So you click OK lah. So dia akan bagi metric table. Right. So ini macam mana nak buat? Sama juga macam tadi. You buat table pair macam tadi tu. Table pair macam ni. Right. And then di sini you masukkan R and 95% confidence interval. You have 95% confidence interval. You don't have 95% confidence interval kan? So ada satu lagi bivariate correlate, bivariate with confidence interval. So you masukkan semua lah, right? And then feature 95%. So dia akan bagi with 95% confidence interval. So dia tengah running. So this one is confidence interval. So this is a correlation, sama kan? Malware and online scam 0.29 289, and this is the confidence interval. You masukkan confidence interval. You boleh buat macam ni jugalah, tapi hilangkan count ni. Right? Benda yang sama. Tapi you tengoklah yang mana yang dah buat, tak payahlah nak ulang benda yang sama. Maybe you ambil yang atas ni saja. Right? Total malware and total online scam. Total malware and password usage. Total malware and phishing. Ada 3 saja. Right? Yang lain semua repeated. Tak payah ulang benda yang sama. Right? And then for analysis of linear regression, tu maybe tak sempat lah, dah 2 jam kan. So you tengok dalam buku I macam mana I perform linear regression for simple and multiple. Dia ada step-step dia, okay? Dia bukan jenis jalan macam you buat dalam STA 250. You belajar STA 250? Tak belajar. Right. Dan STA 2.0 pun dia sama juga. Dia ada step-step dia. Dia bukan masukkannya. So, you tengok dalam buku I macam mana nak perform linear regression. And what is the requirement, what is the objective, research question, semua ada letak dalam tu. Right? So, ada soalan? Ya? Yeah? Sorry, tak dengar. Dokumen ni, nak share? Boleh lah. Nanti I share. Okay? Right, I think that's all. Ada soalan lain? No question? Yes.